So I want you to take a moment and think about how you showed up day one. How easy was it to sit down on the floor? How easy was it to get off the floor? And compare that to how you feel today. Do you feel a little bit more loose, a little bit more supple? Like, do some of the movements feel smoother when you try and do them? Coordination, has that improved? Balance, has that improved? Check in with where you're at right now. So I want to share Lara's story. When she first started this program, she was due for a hip replacement, and getting down on the floor was near impossible. Even bending her forwards and trying to load the dishwasher was an issue for her. Now, this is someone that was very familiar with all sorts of movement, strength training, yoga, trail running, all sorts of very active lifestyle choices. But when she got the news that she needed a hip replacement, it changed everything, and she had to reconsider her fitness goals. Now, she'd tried yoga and all sorts of fitness things before, but still wasn't getting the results that she needed. And she started with the rolling program, nice and gentle on the floor, back to day one for this challenge for her. And what we noticed over even the first couple of weeks was that the stiffness in her back changed radically. Now, she still had some hip issues that needed to be addressed, and she's still due for surgery, but the stiffness that she was experiencing in her back just about melted. And that's because she's starting to hydrate the tissue, and it's starting to twist and turn like it was designed to. So now she is due for the surgery. She's going in as prepared as she can be. Her tissue is a lot more supple than it was a year ago, and she's ready for the surgery. And that really highlights that this program isn't about being the best on the planet at anything. It's about being the best that you can be and feeling really good in yourself. And that comes from consistency, just doing the things until it starts to feel smooth, then integrating that with the next thing and continually learning new things. Like 2 weeks ago, maybe you were in a place where you had surrendered to the point where aches and pains and creaky joints were just the way it was when you got older. Now, 2 weeks later, maybe you think differently. Like, if you were to feel into your body now, after you've done some rolling on the floor, you might notice that you feel a little bit more supple, and you might notice some other cool things too. Maybe you notice your brain was waking up. Maybe you notice some coordination, maybe some balance, who knows. If you've noticed any change, then you know that you're able to change. You don't have to surrender to being the old person you thought you were. Your body is adaptable. You just need to give it the right stimulus to change. This 14-day challenge that you've learned to do over the last 14 days wasn't the end destination. It was the warm-up. Now you're at a choice point. You could choose to do nothing, and then the aches and pains and the creaky joints might start coming back again. That's your choice if you want to do that. Or what I'd love for you to do as a next step is to join the 6-week Bendy Strength program. We're going to do some more flows in the program. The program is designed to keep you consistent. It's play-based, so there's a lot of these flow things that you've just learned about over the last 14 days, and that's the sort of thing that your brain has to wake up for you to be able to do those flows. And the flows are the things that will get you into positions that you can't otherwise access, certainly not with machines that you'll find at a gym. And in order to get you to the point where you're strong and mobile enough to be able to do those flows, then you will need to do some exercises to get you there. So bendy strength exercises will help you with the elements that are part of the flow. When you start doing these flows, you start feeling younger, stronger, and freer in your body. Remember, nothing changes unless you do, and you've already proved that you can make changes in the last 14 days. So let's keep the momentum going. And I'm pretty sure you won't want to do it alone. I'd love to be able to help you along the way. So join the 6-week Bendy Strength program at bendystrength.com, and I look forward to seeing you there.